Hi, Patrick Reagan here. I want to cover two issues that came up in my most recent in-services. The first one has to do with the top cap installation or reinstallation. All right, so this is the top cap device here. It just fits on the top of the unit. You find the notches, quarter turn, and it's installed. All right, so when you take this piece off, this is called the guide, and this is the spring. All right, so and this is the top cap here. All right, so you've got the guide, spring, and this goes into the top cap. All right, so the top cap is notched, and the guide, the plastic guide, is also notched. So when you're putting this back together again, you want to make sure that you're aligning these notches correctly. All right, so that's not installed properly. You want to have ease of movement here. So this slides freely so that you won't have any issues when you insert the needle. It's going to glide smoothly. All right, so I'm finding the notch here. All right. Okay, now that's not giving me freedom of movement here. So that's not the correct configuration there. That one is. Okay, so that's slid in perfectly. All right, so you're lining up the notch here, and then you're just putting this back on with a quarter turn. All right, now test it. Okay, so you have freedom of movement, and you won't have any problem when you're inserting a syringe. It's gonna move down freely. Okay, the second issue has to do with the Swarf tube. So after you finish a procedure, the small pieces that are cut, the needle is incinerated, and then the blade will cut the hub of the needle. All right, so this is the hub of the syringe, which attaches the needle to the syringe. So a blade is going to cut that. This piece, the needle's been incinerated. This piece is cut. It drops to the bottom of the unit and falls into the Swarf tube. You can do 30 procedures before you have to change this. All right, so now if you receive your unit and the Swarf tube is not installed upon ship when you receive it, so when you're putting in the Swarf tube, again, we've got notches. Just line up the notch. All right, and then it's a quarter turn, not even quite a quarter turn, and then you're locking it in place. If you have trouble inserting this, it could be the UV light bulb is blocking you. So if that's the case, and what happened in my last in-service was that I had the user just take the light bulb, the UV light, and move it in very gently, slide it, or not slide, but just gently push it in towards the middle of the unit. All right, inward. So the idea is to have the UV light is going to be inside the Swarf tube during operation and delivering O3, ozone, into the tube for 90 seconds after each procedure. Just it's an added measure of disinfection. So that's what I wanted to cover today. If that does happen, if you do have a unit that where the bulb is obstructing and you have this, please take a photo of the serial number right here. All right, take a photo of that serial number and email it to me at patrick@sharpsaid.com. Yeah, we need to know if that's happened so that we can alert our quality control so that they're double checking that prior to shipping. So that's all I have. Thank you again. Appreciate your time. And if you have any questions, please email me at patrick@sharpsaid.com. Thank you. Have a great day.